There's always going to be challenges in any business, in any job that you do, but in a startup, you have to be able to really take hits because it's tough starting from zero. The chairman of the company, Terry Matthews, had given me a call and said that he had this great, exciting company that he wanted to tell me about. Just some great founders had started it up, really sharp people, so I thought, boy, that sounds like an excellent recipe for success.
The three founders, Mason, myself, Alicia, and Ronald, we all went to the University of Waterloo, and this idea of actually starting a company from scratch, straight out of school, was, I think, very appealing for us, and there was a real need and even a mandate for universities and colleges to have this type of solutions, ensuring that they have something if there was a crisis. As the company was maturing and we were actually going outside to seek more funding, especially from VCs and so on, we knew that we needed to bring on someone who has that experience, and Andrea fit that profile very, very well.
We were already revenue generating when I joined the company. So the founders did a great job of getting the product out quickly. It was customer focused, which is why they got revenue so early. And we said, we've already got quite a few customers and that list is expanding rapidly. We need an operations person. And that was the first management team hire that we brought on board.
Having Andrea meant that we always had a de facto decision maker. Instead of this kind of triumvirate, decision by committee, which occasionally does not actually produce a decision. So that helped a lot, I think, in the daily operational view of things.
One of the things that's really important in a startup environment is leveraging your network.
Being inside the Wesley Clover Venture Program, you get access to professionals that are here, and obviously having Terry as your chairman, you get just a lot of contacts into the wider ecosystem.
We all share lessons learned, we share successes. So even for someone like myself who's been through a few startups, it's extremely helpful and beneficial. The market's very dynamic, but particularly in a startup environment, in a growth market, it's extremely dynamic and things change very quickly. You're developing typically a new technology, and so sometimes things aren't always going to go right in the product development, and so you have to be able to quickly adjust and move in another direction.
We started out as emergency notification, but what we discovered in talking to a lot of customers is that once they have the solution, what really makes it cost effective is that they can use it for a variety of other notification things as well, because a lot of organizations are still using manual call trees, so you can imagine how much time is wasted.
We do have a product that is very differentiated. Our customers tell us that. So when people come to interview or look at joining or being a part of this company, they see that differentiator in the product. I get feedback unsolicited from people that I interact with, customers, partners, executives, etc., who just say that the team at Benbria is really great to work with. They're very responsive, they know what they're doing, and they just have an energy to get the job done.
As a small company, we can be very agile, and that is obviously one of the reasons why a customer would pick us versus perhaps a larger or more established company, is that we can be agile and we work with the customer to develop features and requirements so it fits them a lot better.
What does keep me up at night is the fact that we do have such a big opportunity. Can we grow the business fast enough to really capture that? And are we doing all the right things fast enough to grow the company? It's a very exciting time. You're working very hard, and you need to be able to beat out the competition.
Every day there's a new challenge. You certainly would never ever get bored working at a startup, and it really, really stretches you to the utmost limits. The most recent one that we actually just launched last week was for a very, very big customer. We had to pull together a solution in a month. Usually when you're doing such a big project, you would have at least a few weeks of testing and so on, but no, it was right from that date. So it was a lot of overtime. We just did an update this morning where Mason was getting up at 4:30 in the morning to ensure the update went smoothly. I think we have just a great team here that we can pull together and make just these miracles happen on a daily basis.
The team is fantastic, very sharp people, very motivated, self-starters, and fun to work with, which is important in a startup. You have to be able to have fun.
The last big customer we won, we had kind of a half-day field party just out of the blue. We set up like volleyball net and had drinks and a picnic outside on the lawn.
And that just gets everybody energized again, ready to do the next customer, ready to do the next product release.
We're already international. We have customers in Australia and India, and we're pushing hard into UK and Europe and South America. So we are trying to be like the next Canadian success story.